In the event that a bank or financial institution or a private company discovers that they have conducted a transaction with a party that is sanctioned by OFAC and they are concerned about what to do, there are a number of remedies immediately available. The one thing they should not do is hide or conceal the fact that they've conducted that transaction, nor should they kick it down the road for another day. It needs to be addressed immediately and documented and made the subject of an internal investigation. Both the bank's compliance office or the company's compliance officer should be involved, senior management should be involved, as should counsel, either in-house or outside counsel. Once all the facts and circumstances have been determined, then OFAC has, under its regulations, a self-disclosure policy available. You should rely on your counsel to guide you through those regulations, but you would need to make a formal submission to OFAC of the violation, detail the facts and circumstances, submit the relevant documentation. And so long as that voluntary disclosure is submitted prior to, understand that, prior to OFAC learning of the violation, you should benefit from the self-disclosure and not be penalized in any significant amount. Of course, these are important things to know and should be made part of your OFAC policies and procedures. It is becoming more and more apparent that banks and financial institutions and global companies cannot rely on their AML policies and procedures as a basis to govern how they handle OFAC matters. It is really best practice to have separate OFAC policies and procedures, separate OFAC training, a separate individual who is trained in OFAC matters to act for compliance purposes, and then the self-disclosure and self-reporting obligation can be implemented in a very efficient and proper way.